Russia launched its most powerful assault on Ukraine since the war began more than 3 years ago. While the deadly strikes have killed 5 people and injured several others in Kharkiv and Kherson. An overnight aerial attack, Moscow pummeled Ukraine's second largest city, Kharkiv, with missiles, drones and guided bombs. Kharkiv Mayor Igor Terekhov called it the most powerful attack since 2022. 40 explosions rocked the city in just 90 minutes, with sirens blaring and skies lighting up. This after Russia launched 407 drones and 44 missiles across Ukraine on Friday. The damage was widespread as more than 2,000 households lost power in Kiev, while railway lines and cables were destroyed. The Kremlin said Ukraine's war was existential for Russia, following Ukraine's attack on Russian air bases that damaged nuclear-capable bombers deep within Siberia. US President Donald Trump has said that Ukraine brought it upon themselves by attacking and provoking Russia. He, however, hoped Russia would avoid nuclear weapons.
They gave Putin a reason to go and bomb the hell out of him last night. That's something I didn't like about it. When I saw it, I said, here we go. Now it's going to be a strike. You know, I hope not. I hope not. I think it's a war that would have never happened. If I were president, that wouldn't have happened. I certainly hope not.
Notably, Moscow revised its nuclear use doctrines in November last year, asserting that Russia reserves the right to use nuclear weapons, not only in response to a nuclear attack, but also to respond to a conventional weapons attack that threatens its sovereignty and territorial integrity, or to that of its ally, Belarus. Well, furthermore, the US Senate is weighing a bill to impose stiff sanctions on Russia and secondary sanctions on countries that trade with Russia. Trump, however, said he was not decided whether to deploy sanctions against Russia just yet.
Well, I know the bill. I studied the bill. We're going to see. I mean, if I think Russia will not be making a deal or stopping the bloodshed, 5 and 6 even. I've been saying 5 and 6, and now it's more. 1,000 a week, soldiers being killed, and people being killed, not just soldiers, people being killed, but largely soldiers being killed. Yeah, use it if it's necessary. And they've really given me that option.
Condemning Moscow's latest bombardment, Ukrainian President Zelensky urged for stronger international pressure on Moscow. He called Moscow's offensive cynical strike on ordinary cities.
Циничный российский удар.
This was a cynical Russian strike on ordinary cities. More than 400 drones and more than 40 missiles were used. A significant number were shot down, but not all of them. And unfortunately, not everyone in the world condemns such strikes. And this is exactly what Putin is taking advantage of. He is buying himself time to continue the war. The Russians are constantly trying to divide the world to prevent pressure from mounting over the war.
Постійно намагаються розколоти світ.